Hey guys, I'm Tim with Original Strength, and this week I wanted to show you a few simple movements that you can do to help discover your hinge. So the human body is made to do a few movements fairly well, like squat, hinge, push things, pull things, and carry things. So those are the natural human movements that we always want to have the ability to do throughout our entire life. The ability to do these actually help us live life better. But the hinge is when we push the hips back and fold. So it's a folding motion that we're designed to do, and that helps us do things like pick stuff up from the ground, or sit down on a couch, or even a toilet. So we always want our ability to hinge. Now, if you're sitting on the toilet properly, you're really gonna be sitting on it like this, but that's another video for another time. But one thing you can do to help find your hinge, which is useful because if you're in the weight room, a hinge might be a deadlift or a swing. Things like that, of that folding nature. But you can take a stick or a broomstick, probably have one of these at home, put it behind your butt. And I like holding my hands like palms facing you because that puts my shoulders in external rotation and that just feels lovely. And what you do is you just push the stick back, keep a big chest, and you push the stick back with your butt. And if you do this, more than likely you will feel a lengthening sensation in your hamstrings. Because they're lengthening as you push the stick back. So you just want to keep your weight on your feet, over your feet, like throughout your whole foot. But it may help you if you want to lift your toes to make sure your shins are more vertical. And all you're doing is just pushing the stick back with your butt. If you don't have a stick and you have a kettlebell, and these drills actually go great together, you do the same thing. You hold a kettlebell behind your back and you push your wrist or the bell back with your butt. And now this actually feels very similar but different because now the kettlebell is heavier than the stick, but it does the same thing. And you can also, so we're holding the weight behind us, we can also practice the hinge now. Once we have that pattern, we can keep our chest up, push our butt back with the weight in front of us. And now again, it's similar but different. Same movement though. And some people may call that like a Romanian deadlift, a version of a good morning. And if you wanted to, like if you use the stick and you found your hinge and then you use the handcuff and you found your hinge there and then you did the Romanian up in front and you found your hinge there, well really, it's a great way to pattern your swing and find your hinge there with speed. So these are just simple movements and drills you can do. One, you can use these drills to find your hinge. Two, you can use these drills to find your swing, to make sure you're hinging properly in the weight room if you do things like lift weights. But the other great thing about these movements is they feel good. It's a natural way to lengthen out your hamstrings through movements that you're supposed to be able to do. There's nothing about you that's separate. So if you move the way you're designed to move and the movements you're designed to move with, all of you will move better and well, and you'll just feel better. Tight muscles will be lengthened, loose muscles will be tightened. Just wonderful things will happen in your body and you will just feel good and move well. Anyway, that's my tip for this week. Finding your hinge with a stick or a bell, or finding your swing with a stick or a bell. Anyway, I'm Tim with Original Strength, and we'll see you next time.